Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. Yes. We are live for the third time today. And I think this is like our fifth video or sixth video. I can't even keep up. Guys, if you have missed it, and if you're not following me on YouTube, Kempire Daily on YouTube, but we're also live on the Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter at the Kempire, and on TikTok. What's going on TikTok? We are, someone said, how was Costa Rica? I was in Puerto Rico. Next time I'll go to Costa Rica. But yeah, you'll hear more about my trip on my podcast, Kempire Radio, guys. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the podcast. That's where I talk about a variety of different things that I don't talk about anywhere else. Tonight, though, we are talking about Married at First Sight. And, I had to make this the scene. This had to be the scene. If you saw the thumbnail, I had my homegirl, Whoopi Goldberg, because in my head, she's speaking to Katina. You in trouble, girl. Oh, my God. Where do we begin? I know where we begin. We begin with this one. I'm just going to come out the gate. With this one. Hold on, where? The good person? I'm such a good person. Alyssa, why? And this is why it's beneficial. Shout out to Keisha Knight Pulliam. We need her to host a reunion. I'm sorry, Kevin Frazier. You have plenty of jobs. Let's give it to our girl Rudy, aka Keisha. She does such a good job with the after show, the after party. I think she should do it. Well, we found out during the after party. That's why it's beneficial for me to watch this damn 2 hours of a damn show and then watch the half hour of the after party. We found out, first of all, that Mark the Shark. See, this is what, Lord. We have a lot to talk about in regards to 90 Day Fiance, and all the people that we were rooting for have turned out to be creeps. We will get to it. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll go live and do a 90 Day Fiance something. I don't know. We will be live tomorrow night, though. Tomorrow night, Candy and the Gang recap right here. Don't forget. That'll probably be like around 10:15 p.m. Eastern, if not 10:20. Okay. Anyways, we found out during the after party that this woman, such a good person. Ooh, hold on. Where's my other person? Where's my other picture? I gotta find my other picture. Hold on. Not that one. Not that one. I have a lot of pictures of Alyssa back here. Oh, here it is. I'm such a good person. Homegirl has been stalking the Married at First Sight apartments. Apparently, she's been showing up every day. Lindsey dropped that tea during the after party, saying she's like a cockroach. At one point, she was on the roof. Alyssa, and she's been in communication with Mark the Shark. Apparently, he's been DMing her. Why are you? Look, I get it, Mark the Shark, where you are saying, "Oh, I want to, get along with everybody." She's not on the show anymore, Mark. See, that's why these little nice guys are sometimes the most toxic ones. You saw Mike B from 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Alyssa's still showing up at the apartment. Girl, don't you have a job? Don't you have a life? Or maybe she took the time off to be on the show, and now she's like, I ain't got nothing to do. Alyssa, formerly of Married at First Sight, will she be at the reunion? If she's at the reunion, and I hope Keisha Knight Pulliam is going to host it, unless Kevin Frazier already signed a contract. I want Keisha to host it. She always has some really good points. Like Kevin to me is a little, I don't know. Kevin's good for what he does on Entertainment Tonight. I don't need him hosting this reality mess. Okay. I literally heard Kenya's voice. Security. Why is Alyssa still showing up at this Married at First Sight apartments? Pisces says Alyssa wants to be famous. Clearly. Yes, Mocha says Keisha gets so much at the after party. She really does, and I was a little like looking at her like, because it's Rudy. We grew up with her. I don't see her as a host. I see her more doing acting. But look, we have to allow people to evolve. One day I might want to do something else too, and it might not have anything to do with what I'm doing here. I don't know what that would be, but you never know. People evolve. I might want to be a stay-at-home dad. Like Steve. I already know. Some of you are gonna be like, Steve, see, we told you, Kempire. Steve is a low budget, non-working, whatless mother father. Nope. I'm still rooting for Steve this week. I'm still rooting for Steve. Hold on, let me bring my picture of Steve. I'm still rooting for Steve. I still can't stand Noi. Sorry, Noi. I know you probably watch these recaps. Noi, I can't stand you because there's a level of immaturity, and she's dead set on certain ideals that she has for roles. Same conversation we're having with Olajuwon and Katina, but she's dead set on, I don't know. I'd be comfortable with him being a stay-at-home dad. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with that. Here's the thing. I'm willing to bet money that Steve has more money in the bank than she does. I'm willing to bet money that he could be a stay-at-home father and still be able to cook and make more money than she does. And it has nothing to do with her being a woman. This is not that type of place. It has to do with her ideals of, oh no, I need him to, she's basically saying, I need him to be the man of the house and go out and work because that's what she's used to. Girl, it's 2022. I'm still Team Steve on this one. Kemp as someone stay-at-home dad. That couldn't be me. I've worked since I was like, I don't even know how old. So I can't even imagine me being a stay-at-home dad. Even if I was a stay-at-home dad, I would be very much what I think Steve is going to do. He's going to be grinding still at home, cooking you some good meals. Because mind you, she's talking about, we should be able to split the roles and da-da-da-da. Mind you, he's been doing all the cooking and cleaning. And she works from home. When I was working my corporate job, I was cooking, cleaning, and working and side hustling. She looks like she can only do one thing, and she can't even cook noodles. I did not. Even though there were some cute ones there, but a lot of them were with like girlfriends. I saw a lot of couples. I have to say though, I'll talk more about this on my podcast. I'm not giving you my thoughts here. I'm gonna save it for the podcast. Joy says, I'll take Steve. A lot of us will take Steve. Noi is annoying. I feel like I say that every week. But I try to keep an open mind. I get it. She's concerned that he doesn't have a job. I think we all would be concerned. But I'm not that concerned because he doesn't seem like and he said it this episode, like, do you feel like you have to carry me? Because you haven't had to carry me at any point right now. That should be a concern. Because I know some people that are in relationships with people with booze that don't work. And they're carrying the household. That's different. I don't think that's what Steve is, the Steve situation. Exactly. Gloria said he's in broke. I'm just saying she couldn't even cook the noodles. And then when he said the noodles she messed up the noodles, she had a temper tantrum and walked out the house. She walked out the house. Of course, they talked about that this week with Dr. Vivian. Is that her? Viviana. There we go. I don't remember the only expert I can remember right now is Dr. Pepper. And Pastor Sal. Pastor Sal? Cal. I don't care. The experts aren't that important to me. Just saying. Sister on the Move is correct. She says he can work from home more than likely. Based on what he said, he's doing a lot of freelance work now. He's not doing the work that he did before. He got laid off of his work before. He did a whole road trip for like 4 months, but he's been freelancing. So he could do a lot of work from home. A lot of people are now offering people jobs from home. Especially right now after this pandemic. There are a lot of jobs that are working from home. Noi is working from home. and still not cooking. And I like Olajuwon. We will get there. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are talking about Married at First Sight, not Australia. I still need to figure out how I'm supposed to watch Australia. I noticed that too, Omar. Omar says Lindsey calling Dr. Vivian, calling her Viv like besties. She's just so inappropriate sometimes. And I can see why. And again, I'm gonna tell you, I told y'all from the beginning, she's one of those people you either love her or hate her. There's no in between with Lindsey. Just saying. A lot of people are working from home, including Katina. We will get to Katina in a second. Can you believe it's been almost 2 years? Mocha says, I've been working from home for 2 years and I love it. So many of our folks that are subscribers of the channel and they were working from home are now going back into the office. There are a lot of people going back into the office. I know here in New York, they're lightening the restrictions on masks and things like that. I'm still wearing a mask. Anywhere I go, I'm still wearing. I mean, luckily, the majority of the time I am working from my home, a studio. I'm not dealing with people like that. Oh, Mary says, I watched Married at First Sight Australia on YouTube. Okay, Mary, note to self. Uh-oh. Not the moderator spreading rumors about the host. Let me stop before I get fired on my day off. What? What did you say, Data? Hold on. Look. Let me go through the comments. I don't got time. I don't got time to pay attention because Data's always starting trouble. Anyways, guys, let's get back into this recap. So Noy's still annoying. This week, the couples are exploring more sensual stuff. They're doing all the little exercises. I could care. These exercises are boring, right? Aren't they? Or is it just me? I feel like these exercises are boring. They're not entertaining to watch. These couples aren't entertaining to watch. I don't think any of these couples are going to make it to decision day. And if they do make it, I don't think they're going to make it after. Oh, Jasmine, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you still have a job. That's the positive side of that. Sister Who says they're doing it in LA in terms of easing up the mask mandate, but I will continue to wear one. I'm going to wear one. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it. I know everyone keeps telling me about Married First Sight Australia. Maybe if I watch it on YouTube, no commercials. Thank God. Anyways, everything is boring. Yeah, this is not a great scene, son. I feel like you guys set me up. I feel like you guys set me up. Last season was good, especially with what's her name, running through that damn cabin, turning over tables. And they kept on playing that clip. I'm literally picturing her. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But it's so crazy how, editing can manipulate things because not only was she insane, so was the man she was married to. Lord. Oh, God. Yeah, we're going to talk about Olajuwon and Katina in just a second. I want to first talk about, let's talk about Mark the Shark and Lindsey before I get into Jasmina and Michael. Mark the Shark and Lindsey. Look, I had hope. Mark the Shark is DMing not just Alyssa. I heard word on the street, he's DMing all of them. I don't know if it's Mark trying to be nice or is Mark the Shark really coming out. I don't know. I have trust issues with all of these people. I don't know. He's definitely messaging Alyssa because Lindsey called that out during the after party. And then that's when we found out that Alyssa, I'm such a good person, literally is still showing up to the apartments like a stalker. That's just weird, Alyssa. Alyssa, how sad are you? Yes, Michaela. Thank you. Michaela was running like a crazy last season, like out of nowhere. Damn it! I could have wished I could have recapped that season. That was such a mess. Such a mess. So they were trying all kinds of different things this week, including their sex life. They were trying bondage and things like that. Lindsey is talking about she wants to be wooed. Mark is like, at one minute he's saying I didn't want to have sex, then he wants to have sex. She wants to be satisfied. Lindsey thinks very high of herself. She really does. Lindsey, obviously, what you were doing before wasn't working. Not to say that you don't deserve to be wooed, but she's like, I'm used to guys wooing me. She feels like she lives like this certain lifestyle. We've seen your apartment. Sister on the Roof said, I need the producers to film Alyssa on the roof. Right? Why don't we have that footage? Maybe they'll play that footage during the reunion. Oh, Lord. I don't know. But that was like the biggest shock for me this week, was learning that Alyssa's still showing up. It's like she knew we wanted to talk about her just a little bit. But back to Lindsey and Mark. Lindsey and Mark are still trying to make their relationship work. She says that he initiated sex the other night and pretty much got what he wanted, and she still was unsatisfied and just helped herself. Mark, you're not coming across very well. And honestly, based on what Mark has said on the after party and what Lindsey's saying, there are huge discrepancies between what they're saying. And honestly, I don't believe either one of them. Neither one of them are trustworthy. I don't think they're going to make it. I was so hopeful because, Mark gives us that he's a little bit, soft and cuddly. I don't trust him either. I don't trust him. I don't think this relationship is going to work. They're great for TV, but that's it. That's it. Amy says, why is she exposing him? Look, Amy, one of the things that I love that Dr. Vivian said was that, do you have to be rude in order to get your point across, basically? And she didn't answer that question. She just basically was just like, I'm not satisfied. She's very good with her words. I think Lindsey is very manipulative because she even tried to justify what she said in the bathroom about Mark. And she said, normally I would call a girlfriend and say those things. Girl, why would you say that to anyone? Those things you can't take back. And that's another thing, ladies and gentlemen, when you're having relationship issues, don't be running to your friends telling them every little thing, especially if you're going to take this person back. Because all they can think in their mind is, he did what? He's this way. He's clogging toilets. He's passing gas. I wouldn't be able to look at him the same. I can't look at him the same now. Nijay says Mark was horny. I mean, I get it too, but I get how that's sending mixed signals to Lindsey. Because in her head, she's like, oh, we're back doing this, but you said you wanted to have more of an emotional connection and blah, blah, blah. But now it's wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I don't trust Mark. I don't trust Lindsey. I really don't. I don't trust as far as I can throw her. Lord. Obi, thank you so much for the super chat. Obi says, folks will say Tootie is toxic. Not Tootie. Who's Tootie? And Katina should run. But Dr. Viviana went in on Tootie and he got real. So he's in there somewhere and they may survive. I don't understand what you're saying, Obi, but thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, Dance Fitness with Nikki. We appreciate the super sticker. I love the super sticker. It's like the chair. That's me in the chair. Spitting. Thank you so much. Okay, back to this. Yeah, Lindsey is rude and she doesn't have the ability to be any different. Lindsey's not going to change. She feels like she's always right. She really does. In every situation, she feels like she is the smartest person in the room. And she really isn't. She actually comes across very ignorant. And I know that probably is going to hurt her feelings because she really feels like, I've traveled the world. I've seen things. I've done things. And she feels like she's better than Mark. What's going on, Alex? Child, where was the text community forums about this? I apologize. I didn't want to annoy the texting community because I've already sent out 2 text messages today, and I don't like to annoy the texting community. So make sure you guys have your notifications on if you haven't already. Turn that bell on. Follow us on multiple platforms so that way you know when we are live. I'm live on TikTok right now. Jay in the TikTok just says Lindsey went too far insulting Mark. She really did. She really, really did. Mocha says Lindsey is crass, period. She is in every situation. You saw when she was hanging out with the other ladies and she was talking about her sex life, and Katina was like, oh my God, this girl is just too much. But Katina could learn a thing or two from her, because I think Katina's giving us a fake facade. Because according to Olajuwon on the after show, she's a very different person off camera. She's a little bit more communicative. But since we're talking about Katina, let's talk about. Oh no, let's wait on Katina. Let me focus on Jasmina. Let's talk about Jasmina and Michael. Let me take a sip. I was rooting for you, Jasmina. I was rooting for you. I said this man lied about having a female roommate. I said maybe, maybe he is being aggressive behind the scenes. But you know what? I can't. You literally are showing us in front of on the camera. You are very much like Lindsey. You think that you know it all, that you are trying your hardest. And we literally did see you cut him off. Look, we defended you earlier when you were on the boat, and we said, no, she didn't cut you off. But we've literally seen you cut him off. Dr. Vivian said for you to do the journaling, and you didn't want to do it either. She's checked out. They're not going to stay married. They are not going to stay married. Her attitude stinks. Look, Michael, I'm sure, is not perfect. He lied. I'm going to keep reminding y'all, he lied about having a female roommate. But week after week, I'm slowly turning on Jasmina. When they talked about being intimate doesn't mean you have to have sex. Holding hands, cuddling. They're not even doing that. She's like, well, I can't get, she also got very crushed. She said, I can't even get wet for you if I don't have a mental connection with you. You saw Dr. Vivian's face. She was like, that's the part of Jasmina I like. She's very, but at the same time, I'm just like, being intimate doesn't mean that you have to have sex or anything sexual. I don't see them being intimate. I don't see them being, cuddly. This relationship is over. I hope they never have sex, because she's going to regret it. Who is Kate says, try more, Jasmina. Marriage is serious. According to her, she was like, I am taking it very serious. I'm taking it more serious than him. This week, Jasmine, I turned on you this week. I couldn't. Those conversations, when it came to the conversation of journaling, you stepping out of the room, you're immediately getting combative. I was like, what is happening? Omar says, I say if Ola truly loved Katina, he would tell her it's okay to take that wig and let the baby hair breathe. What is wrong with you? Latika says Jasmina is very hurt person. She definitely is not ready for marriage. I don't know what Jasmina has been through. I really try to keep an open mind. I really was looking at Michael with the side eye, but she showed us on camera multiple times how she doesn't listen, how she feels like she's the perfect person in this relationship. And she's not. And she's not even trying to be intimate with this man. And like I said, intimacy has nothing to do with sex or anything sexual. Intimacy starts with, a touch. I'm a very touchy person. Hugging, kissing, cuddling. She's not, look, I wouldn't want to cuddle her. And based on how she's been reacting to him, there's no way you can even get to that place. And that's probably why he lied. He's probably scared of the reaction. Look, Francesca said, and the eye rolling. Oh, Lord. See, that would annoy me too. Ooh, Sister Anu says, child, people on Twitter were coming for her with her nastiness. Hashtag Jasmina. Oh my God. I need to go check those out. At the same time, I don't want to check it out because Twitter can be very toxic in regards to those comments. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no, Sister on the Move says Jasmina is a chocolate Alyssa. I don't know if she's that bad. She might be though. She might be. She's borderline. She's borderline. Oh, Amber says, no shade. I love Geminis, but definitely showing the toxic side of a few Gemini. I know. Is she a Gemini? You know, we talk signs here. Speaking of signs, we got to talk about our Taurus brothers and sisters. My Taurus brothers and sisters, I might be turning on you because I'm a Taurus. I can turn on us. Olajuwon, I don't know. Look, my exes might feel differently, and they'll be like, "You're just like Olajuwon." I don't think I'm like Olajuwon because I don't believe in these heteronormative behaviors that he's talking about. And Dr. Vivian says exactly what we've been saying. Olajuwon, you expect your wife to cook. What were you doing before you had a wife? And I think he was being very manipulative when he started crying because she started crying and saying that she was scared because of the way he was making her feel. It was abusive. It's like, oh, dang, I'm a Gemini. Rena, I don't know. Olajuwon is not representing my Taurus brothers and sisters well. If he really is a Taurus. I think some of y'all just said that, so I'll be nicer to Olajuwon. Is he really a Taurus? Olajuwon, get back to us. I'm not Team Olajuwon. There were moments. Sidebar. Olajuwon got more tattoos up on his neck. Olajuwon, what's your job? Lord. And he's growing the hair back, y'all. Just saying. Oh, Sister on the Move says, I want to read Isaac for Phil. That's also his other name, his alter ego. Take a sip. Just a reminder, guys, don't forget you can get your own coldest water bottle 10% off when you use the discount code KEMP10, but they don't just have water bottles, guys. They have everything in regards to containers. Like they have a gallon-sized container. They have things for your coffee. They have things for your pets. They have even a pillow. Head on over to coldest.com and use the discount code KEMP10 for 10% off. Najee says, Isaac is... I love when you guys call him Isaac, is manipulative, mentally and emotionally abusive, insecure piece of work. I mean, no arguments here. No arguments here. See, Graham says, I thought Jasmina was a Scorpio and Michael a Pisces. Oh, that would explain a lot. Oh, he's in waste management? Okay. Almost says, I think he works for waste management. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, so. Tange says, Tauruses are loyal, Kempire. This is us for life, but I was never an Ola fan. I don't know. That's why it's important to know your moon sign and your rising sign. I bet he's a mess in that area. Olajuwon, we need to know your chart. There are things about Olajuwon that I think we all can relate to. Keeping a clean home, being organized, being loyal, staying at home. He's someone that stays at home a lot. Katina, it seems like she was really trying to please him. But according to him, she's different off camera. But on camera, she seems like Katina, blink twice if you need our help. Lindsey is a Libra and Mark is a Scorpio. Oh, okay. This is all starting to make some sense. This is what who says, don't put Michael with us, Pisces. Rita says, Taurus rock the bedroom. I'm sorry. Katina is a Cancer. Explains a lot. We shade a lot of the signs here, guys. We mean it with love. Hold on. I just had to jump in for a quick second because that thumbnail cracked me up. Molly, you in danger, girl. I'm so glad you guys appreciate my humor on my thumbnails. Okay, I had to, because after seeing this scene, I was just like, oh my gosh, Katina, blink twice if you need our help. If you just look at this photo, she looks like oh my God, like he's beating her spirit. And then all of a sudden, like a true manipulator, he starts crying after she was crying. And his stupid heteronormative gender roles. Oh, he expects her to. He really tried to manipulate the words that he was using. Basically, he believes as his wife, she should be cooking and cleaning. I don't care how he wants to sugarcoat it. That's the way it is laid out, and that's exactly what Noy is saying too. She's just saying it in a different way. So, for those of you that are defending Noy, she's basically saying the same thing as Olajuwon, aka Isaac. Pisces Chrissy. Oh, hey Pisces. Katina looks beat down emotionally. She does. Even though Olajuwon would like us to believe, oh no, she's different off camera. But based on next week's preview, she does seem a little different off camera. But it was caught on camera. Cheryl says he's trying to break her spirit. I think it's broken. Amber says he's intentionally breaking her down. He love bombed her in the beginning just to pull it away from her when she got too comfortable. And I feel like she's really trying. And I think that she will say yes on decision day. I think he'll say yes on decision day. And they will play out this whole situation probably for years to come. What do you guys say Katina was? What's Katina's sign again? Uh-oh. I forgot Data's a Pisces. Explains a lot. Shady. Sincerely says, if Katina doesn't nip this in the bud now, it's gonna get worse. She's letting this man set her worth when she should set her worth. And look, she's been in abusive relationships before, so it makes complete sense that you would deal with something like this again. And I know on some level Olajuwon comes across like a decent guy, but at the same time, there's a lot of toxicity in the things that he's saying and doing. And it's just getting worse. Oh, Katina's a Cancer. Cancers do love us. They do. This is a mess, though. This is a complete mess. Guys, we have almost 300 people in the building. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. Speaking of supporting the channel, thank you to those that have sent in Cash Apps, PayPals, Venmos. We appreciate you supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel in that way, links are available in the description of this video. Thank you in advance. And thank you to everyone that sends in super chats. We appreciate you as well. Tange says, Katina shared that she was in an abusive relationship, so unfortunately, this is familiar. I can't speak. This is familiar to her, but yes, it's toxic. I wonder how much support the experts are really giving these people, because I feel like Dr. Vivian really did try to get to the root of what was going on between them, and her, saying, you must have a voice. But like, when do you guys really intervene and are like, we got to pull her out of the situation? And these two still have not been like intimate, which is interesting to me. I know it's only been like a month, so I don't know. Sister on the Moose says, which is why I am questioning whether or not the experts are actually putting these people together, or the producers who just want eyeballs. Good point. I know a lot of people have been speculating that. Jasmine says Katina doesn't stand up to him. It's probably due to her being in passive. Yep. Rena says exactly. Some of the experts come off self-serving. Cheryl says Dr. Cal needs to come and give it to Ola, right? Oh, I don't know. Supposedly the couples have off-camera counseling with other therapists too. It don't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it at all. All right. For those that are just joining us, I'm such a good person. It's still coming up to the apartments. Yep, she's still there. She's still coming to the apartments, trying to be with her friends. She's trying to be a part of the experience, okay? She's trying to have an experience. Not with Chris, with the show. All right? Jayla says they, experts, didn't intervene with Chris, and when Alyssa was bashing him the whole time. Right? I don't know. Nerva, it's okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Obi says, I want Katina to choose happiness and she has to want to be happy. So true. But if you come from a place of being abused in the past, see, this is the problem. Before you decide to get married, people, you need to make sure you get some therapy. Look, I'm not a big religious person, but I can see the benefit of going to seek counsel from your pastor or going to a couples therapy before getting married, especially if you haven't healed the demons of your past or your inner child. Just saying. Uh-oh. Fueled by Intention says Jasmina is the new Alyssa. Uh-oh, that's going to be the new thing. But I can't even argue against it because based off of Jasmina's behavior this week, I was just like, girl, do you hear yourself? She feels like she's always right. She was cutting him off this time. We definitely saw her cut him off a couple of times. She doesn't want to take the advice of the experts. And she doesn't want to be intimate with him. And when we say intimate, we're not talking about sex. Are you hugging him? Are you kissing him? Are you holding his hand? Like, I feel no connection between them. When is the season over? This is a mess. I'm ready for decision day. Anyone else? Cheryl says Alyssa's hoping the camera might catch a glimpse of her. Oh my God. They probably have, and they just edited her out. Alyssa, girl, this ain't camp. Move along. Oh my gosh. And Jay says, I wouldn't recommend a pastor for therapy. Next thing you know, they're molding you into a wife Isaac wants. Well, if we're talking old school pastors, yeah, but there are a lot of really new school pastors that don't think that way. So it depends on the person. When I am in a relationship, am I going to a pastor before I get married? No, I might go to a counselor or an actual therapist, but not a pastor. Me personally, but there are people that will go to their pastor or something. Heal before you bring other people into your baggage. Baby Blue says, I think Jasmina is warming up to him, but it may be too late. You think she's warming up to him? Oh, God bless you. You think she's warming up to him? Oh my gosh. I wish I could see what you see. I don't see it. Cheryl says Jasmina is a mean girl. She thinks she has more sense. She thinks she has more sense than Mike. Catherine says, I really thought we were on the right track with Jasmina last week. We went right off the track. That's what reality TV, people that you love in the beginning, hold on. Because for a second there we were riding along with Olajuwon. We weren't sure about the whole cooking thing, but we were riding along. And then this week it just turned. It turned for the worst. Manipulative, toxic, abusive. Look, let me take a sip. I know what you meant, Cheryl. Shani says, and Michael had the nerve to rate the marriage a 7 out of 10. Seriously? He might be just as delusional. Maybe he really is trying to make it work. Because I would rate that relationship a 2 out of 10. Kesman says, Jasmine just don't like that man. It's all over her face. Jasmine is rigid and as cold as ice. Beer. We got another Pisces in the building. That's what happened in those reality shows. In due time, they will show themselves. Yeah, because you know what happens? They start forgetting that the cameras are there. And I think a lot of people think, oh, they just say that. No, I think after a while, the camera's just there. You completely forget the camera's there. Yolanda says 1300 is your magic number, Kempire. 1300? Is it? Why do you say 1300 is my magic number? I need to look out for that, Yolanda. Hetty says Olajuwon is half human, half demon. Oh my God. Sister on the Move says I didn't like Isaac from last week. I mean, I've been hit or miss with Olajuwon. I've been hit or miss. I don't think any of these couples will make it. The only one that might make it, and they really shouldn't, because I think Steve should run. I think Steve could do so much better. I'm sorry. I could never date someone that insecure. I think dating someone that insecure is dangerous. It's dangerous. Sorry, Noi, but I'm not sorry. Seagram says, I don't think Michael's attracted to her either. There's no passion in his eyes. I don't see passion in either one of their eyes. When they were talking about the things that they like, body parts that they like, I was just like, I don't believe this. Arlene says, Noy and Steve, yes, they have a chance. Of all the couples, they're the only ones that have a chance. But I've been seeing some things about Noy that I'm just like, I don't know. Steve, can you live with that for forever? Forever, ever? I don't know. Okay, Samhar says, no, Noy just wants a plan. I get it, but she doesn't look like someone that's a planner either. Steve gives me more vibes like he knows what his plan is. He might just need to share it with her. She doesn't seem like she has a plan. She seems all over the place. Just because she has a job doesn't mean that she knows what she's doing. I know plenty of people that have jobs that are a hot mess. Jerica says, not with three kids. Alyssa said, oh, Alyssa. Jasmina doesn't allow space for Michael to want intimacy with her. I agree. Sis1 says, hello, that's what I'm saying, Kempire. Hashtag annoying Noy. Yeah, I mean, he does have to share that plan, and maybe he has, and we just haven't seen it on camera. But I actually believe and trust that Steve knows what he's doing with his life. Remember, he had his own apartment. He wasn't living with his mama. Just saying. Tracy says Steve can do multiple things. If he can create apps, I know he can create websites. And you know how much money you can make from doing that? And you don't have to work around the clock. You work on your own schedule. You take what you need. And he probably had savings. Fuel by Intention says, Kempire, Noy does not think you have a job because you are not an employee. Please tell her you are one of the hardest working influencers. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people. Look, my sister told me the other day, my mother's concerned. Woo! Because they're like, how can he make money? Like, what is he making money? Can he survive off of this? We got Noy in our situation. Or at least Noy is annoying. I agree. Data says, ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a JOB if you want to be with me. He does have a job, though. I hate when we keep saying that he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a regular job. He is a freelancer now. He had a job. He lost his job during the pandemic, like millions of other Americans, and he's been doing freelancing. He still had his own plays. Why am I defending Mike like he's my friend? Samhar says, I felt so bad for not little Mikey this week. I was so loud and wrong about Jasmina. We all were, but this is all based off editing. We can't blame ourselves on what editing has shown us about these people. But a lot of you saw this in Jasmina early on. And then the last couple of weeks, I was like, I don't know about Jasmina. You can make a lot of money as a freelancer. Mary says, I don't have a job. Trust me, Steve is doing way better than me. Y'all are so shady to yourselves. Tange says, or Tange, maybe I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Steve works in an industry that allows him to take up contracts that pay well, by the way, whenever he wants to generate some cash. He's good with money, I'm sure. I think we all got that vibe except Noy. And they are intimately sharing space together. And he's cooking? Noy's lucky he's heterosexual because I would have taken... There are plenty of women already ready to take him. Yolanda says, Kempire, my bad. 1700 is your magic number to be at. Oh, I was like, what's the number? Oh, yes. Yes, we are almost at 100,000 subscribers. Excited to celebrate 100,000 with you guys. If you're not subscribed, I'm sure there are plenty of people that watch but are not subscribed. Subscribe. You're getting daily and consistent content here on the channel. And not just reality TV recaps. We are talking about everything in pop culture, including the passing of Tony Braxton's sister, Tracy Braxton, at the age of 50 years old. Be sure to check out, I posted another update in regards to what Tony Braxton and Tracy Braxton son had to say about her passing. Okay. Okay, so the sound effects I'll give you guys. I think Noi wants Steve to have a 9-to-5 job, and that's her ignorance. That's her immaturity. I'm sorry, Noi. I don't mean to come at you this way, but this is what it is. In 2022, if she doesn't understand that people don't make money just from having a 9-to-5, and I understand why she thinks that way, because myself and so many other people think that way and stay stuck in a 9-to-5 job because we feel like that's the only way to make money. And if you think YouTube's the only way to I make money, it's not. You have to have multiple streams of income and investments, property. And it doesn't have to be that either. It could be other things. You can have an OnlyFans. Ask Larsa Pippen. Oh my God. I'm a mess. It's too late. See, y'all want me to do a nighttime show because y'all want me to be a hot mess. Hey, butter cottage buddies. Love your little icons there. Data says Kemp's Jamaican, so you already know. I've always had multiple jobs. Oh, Kadada says Jasmine cackled hard when she found out that he was the PP boy. She would never be Mrs. PP. She doesn't respect him. I think he's trying. I think Michael is trying, even though he lied. We didn't forget about that. Eddie says, get an OnlyFans and show them feet. I mean, if times get tough, if you see me there, mind your business. Oh, my Lord, mind your business. Harlem's in the building. She says, I got a message for Noy. I'll take your man. Obi says, word on the street, he doesn't want to tell her because he doesn't want someone who's after him for his money. Noy, wrong road, wrong road. That's a good point, Obi. That's a good point. We better stop saying this. He's trying to test her. But he's sitting there cooking and cleaning for her. Can you imagine? That's the kind of boo I need. But I'm okay if my boo doesn't either, because you know what we can do? As long as we both are making money, we can order out. We can hire someone to clean the house. I'm just saying, look, don't get stuck in your ways. This is the way I need my life to be. There are always alternatives. Just saying. Data, shut up. It's like I'm dying. I cannot. Mocha says, if we see you on OnlyFans, what are you doing there? I'm gonna do what Stephanie from 90 Day Fiance did. Passing gas in a bottle. Oh my gosh. Jen Shaw is selling t-shirts that say free Jen Shaw. She's a mess. But she's got to make that money so she can throw lavish parties for season 3. Anyways. Let me drop the call-in link if you guys want to call in. It's okay if you don't, because I'm ready to go to bed. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. If you haven't seen any of our recaps of Married at First Sight, be sure to check that out here on the channel as well. We don't just recap Married at First Sight. We recap all Real Housewives. We recap, what else do we recap, y'all? I can't even think right now. Anyways, we recap a lot of different things, including scripted television when we get to time. We just did Love is Blind. I did watch the Love is Blind reunion. I'm not going to do a live for it, y'all. But if you don't follow me on TikTok, I posted a video of Shake accusing Deep T of doing blow with Shane. Wait, Dang says what those feet do. I've been told I have nice feet though. And I make sure I get a pedicure. Just saying. Can't make that, buddy. I am not doing that, y'all. Thank God I have multiple streams of income. I'm okay. Somebody tell my mama. Okay, devil's advocate. Would we be this lenient if Steve was a black guy? Yes. You know why? Because Steve is not giving me the vibe that he's not working. Even though we've had quite a few people come up in here and say Steve is unemployed. But Steve has said that he's doing freelance work. We watched the after party where Chris was talking about the type of job that Steve used to do, and that's a job where you make money. So that's the only reason. So if Steve was a black guy, I would feel the same way. Just saying. All right. Hold on. Obi, I'm going to bring you up in 1 second. Okay. All right. Obi, what's going on?
Hey, Kempire, where did you travel to?
Puerto Rico. Don't you follow me on my socials?
Oh, yeah, I follow you, but I wasn't really too sure because I was actually even kind of busy these few days.
Oh.
So, putting on my reading glasses.
Oh.
And I'm Team Katina here. Because that dude can go and have several seats. I don't think he's ready for a relationship with anyone other than himself. And he doesn't realize that he and his wife are supposed to be a team. So, not only is he chauvinistic, but he's delusional. Isaac doesn't want a wife, he wants a chef, a maid, and a housekeeper. He may have said he wants companionship, but what we are not going to do is sit up here and pretend that he wants a life partner when he's made it clear that instead he wants a help and a slave. Katina, she may not have actually known that she needed to pay more attention to her lace fronts, but she must know that Isaac wishes he was married to a robot. She might want to start running for the hills. She probably needs a crash study, like a real quick crash study on how to become a Stepford wife. But I want her to choose happiness, like I said. That's it. Bye, Kempire.
I'm worried for Katina. I like Katina on some level. I've said things before about Katina that has annoyed me. But at this point, I just feel sorry for her. Okay. Mocha says Steve doesn't give the no money vibe, whether he was black, white, or Asian. I agree. I don't get that vibe from him. And like I said, if he was black, I would have felt the same way, especially because he's showing me that, oh yeah, he was employed. And I think also because I come from a different mentality as someone that has worked many different types of jobs, I kind of get people, there are certain people walking around that you don't realize are making money because they don't necessarily flaunt it like some other people do. Are investors or the self-employed considered unemployed? No, but some people do. Some people do. I'm sure. I'm sure people probably think I'm unemployed. No, I quit my job. Look. Sienna says he gives rich but hided vibes. Oh my gosh. Patricia says Katina's self-esteem is going to be weak after dealing with he's emotionally abusive. This is sad. I mean, look, we have a few more weeks of this Married at First Sight season, and then of course we're going to have their reunion. I'm pushing for Keisha Knight Pulliam to host it. I don't know if it's too soon or too early or too late, but I think she should host it. I think she would do a really great job. If not this year, then definitely the next season she should host it. I think she's doing a really great job with the after show. That's where we found out that Alyssa is still hanging around the apartments, even though she's no longer on the show. I hope they invite her to the reunion, though. Please invite her to the reunion. Data says the more money you make, the less you tend to look like you have any. Okay. Sis on the Move says there are those who have money and shop at Marshall's and those who let you know they have money. And those are usually the people that don't have money, y'all. Those are the people still living paycheck to paycheck and don't have nothing in the bank. Even the people people I'm talking about, it's not just like, regular people. I'm talking about some celebrities that and they were revealed during this pandemic. Those people that couldn't tour, people trying to get PP loans and all that stuff. Just saying. Mary says, I would love for Keisha to host it. She feels like a fan of the show and will ask the questions we all have. Yes, and she's just so smart too at the same time. And I think there are just certain questions and things that she could handle a lot better than Kevin. I just feel like Kevin's a little not too polished. I don't know what it is. You know what it is? Kevin's just too Look, There we go. Not Katina needs to call Michaela. I don't know about that, Ashley. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Pauline says, how crazy is that? And Alyssa still messages Mark the Shark. He's messaging her back, too. He's probably the only one that will respond to her text. Well, Katina probably does, too. Oh, Lord. What a sad situation. What a sad situation. Omar says that I honestly think Steve has money, but he don't want to let Annoy know until after decision day if they both say yes. That's a good point. You guys think he got that kind of money? You got money. You know what show I'm really loving right now? Abbott Elementary. I know some of you were telling me to get into it. I did. It's so good. And it's the young lady that had the meme. He got money. Remember her? She's come a long way. She's a writer and producer and star of Abbott Elementary. Mocha says the pandemic exposed a lot. There were many celebs that couldn't pivot. They are living like us right now. It's true. It revealed a lot. Yes, amazing show. Love that show. A large? Y'all remember. Love me some Quinta. Me too. Is that show coming back on HBO? The Black Lady sketch show? Did it come back? Did I miss it? I don't know. What I am going to get into tonight is finishing up Euphoria. I need to be in the right headspace though, because Euphoria is a mess. It's a mess. Beautifully shot, but it's a mess. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, Omar says I do miss her on Black Lady sketch show though. Okay. I really do love Abbott Elementary though. And guys, if you're a part of the replay crew, I want to know your thoughts on this episode of Married at First Sight, how you would rate it. Live chat. How would you rate this episode from 1 to 10? Honestly, the season's kind of going like this for me. It's going like this for me. I would probably rate this a 6. I would probably rate this a 6, but then when I found that Alyssa was still creeping around, maybe a 6.5. Oh. Joy says, I know someone who designed an app for nurses and he became a millionaire overnight. Okay. Just saying. C. Graham says, I wonder if Olu has Katina scared to take her wig off because how you wear a wig a day and night for that. How do you wear a wig a day and night? Maybe she takes it off when they're not filming. She will never be able to be herself with him. Damn. Steve got bread, dough, ducks, coins, guac, cheese. Noy needs to trust her man. He gives her no reason not to. I know. She's just annoying. Look, she's just annoying. Okay, Jerica says a 6.72. Alberta says a 7. Okay. Oh my God. Imagine if Michaela and Isaac were matched. Yeah, I don't know how that would have went. The courtship. I did see a commercial for that. I can't get into another show. Not a 6.6, a 7. Okay. Not a 5.8. All right. Maybe Katina's wig is attached. I don't know. Y'all are obsessed with Katina and her wig. Lord. Just on the booth at a 6.4326. Okay. All right, y'all. That is it for tonight. If you missed any of our lives or any of the videos here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, be sure to check them out. We had some updated news in regards to Tracy Braxton passing away at the age of 50 due to cancer. And of course, we had our Real Housewives and Real Housewives of New Jersey and Real Housewives of Orange County recap earlier. And we did a recap of something else. Oh, Real Housewives of Miami reunion part 2. So be sure to check that out as well. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the super chat, super stickers. Thank you to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. To become a member, head on over to teamkempire.com. Join our texting community at textkempire.com. Don't forget that data and message rates may apply. And join us on Discord, Team Kempire on Discord. I need to post the link so our international folks can be a part of that as well, so we can notify you when we're going live and when other things are happening. So we are definitely on Discord, guys. I'll see you guys next tomorrow night. I was about to say next week. Tomorrow. I'll decide if I'm going to go live tomorrow to recap 90 Day Fiance or not. We'll see how I feel. We see how I feel because we will be live tomorrow night for our watch party of Candy and the Gang, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Okay. And then, of course, our live, our recap of Candy and the Gang on YouTube exclusively. I won't be live here, TikTok. So be sure to follow me on YouTube as well. I know tonight there's the director's cut of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Maybe I'll go live to recap that. Stay tuned. Rena says 90 days sucked. Oh, I know, but we have to talk about things that are happening offline. So stay tuned for that, guys. I appreciate you all being here and being a part of all the lives. Some of you are a part of all of our lives today. I appreciate you all making the time to be a part of what we do here on the channel and for subscribing. The road to 100,000 subscribers is right around the corner. And then right around the corner from that is 1 million. Screw all the other goals. The next goal is 1 million subscribers and world domination. I'm a mess. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like the video if you haven't liked it already. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. I need to work on my podcast, Kempire Radio, on all major podcast platforms. So stay tuned for that. That's where I will talk about my trip and other things that might be on my mind that I don't talk about anywhere else. Kempire Radio. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to show love to our mods. Show love to the mods. I'm here for 1 million. Yes. Hey, Sarah. Thank you so much. Yes. I'm a strong believer in speaking things into existence. Daytime talk show. You know, The Real was canceled. Allegedly, we'll say for now. Nick Cannon confirmed being canceled. Wendy Williams show has been canceled. They're bringing Jennifer Hudson. Sidebar, Jennifer Hudson, in Respect. I watched it on the plane. Amazing. She's a really good actress. She's getting a talk show. Look, make room for me, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. Our daytime talk show is coming. And I see you guys been asking me to do my own sort of morning show. Well, you know, we've been planning one for a while now. We put it on pause for reasons. Let me get out of here. Guys, have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Go enjoy it if you can, even if it's just lounging in the couch. I know it's late, depending on where you are, or maybe it's the next day, depending on where you are. All right? What a day to say, I want to be a runner on the show. What kind of runner? Exactly, Hetty. That's exactly how I feel. Kempire, they're making room for your talk show. They are. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. And I appreciate it. Shout out to all of you. I do want to say thank you to all of you that have been under some of my pictures that I posted from my vacation that were sending lots of love and saying, take a rest, enjoy. I appreciate all those comments. So far too often we focus on the negative comments versus the largely positive comments and in supportive comments. I do want to say thank you to all of you that have been nothing but supportive and, just like Kempire, rest, take a moment, enjoy. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm going to go lounge and watch. Maybe I won't watch Euphoria. That might be a little dark to end the day. We shall see. Have a rest of your night, guys. Oh, where do you watch Married at First Sight? I watch Married at First Sight on Hulu. Unfortunately, I do have the no commercial packet, but it doesn't work for Lifetime or Bravo, apparently. I don't know why. But anyways, guys, don't forget to show love to our mods. Thank you to all of our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. We appreciate you keeping the lights on here at the studio. But shout out to our subscribers as well. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Let me play. What song do I want to play? Part of me wants to play a Christmas song, but I'm not going to. Because I'm going to watch Euphoria. This is the perfect song. And because Alyssa's haunting us.